Hey, what's up guys? This is Julian again, and today we are talking about the Elrond Bitcoin price as well as the Elrond USDT chart. And as the first time, I'm covering the Orion protocol, Bitcoin and USDT chart. So thanks for the feedback. Whatever you guys need, I try to cover as much as you want in the next videos, which are following in the next days. Alright, so let's go right into the topic. We see here from the previous videos a beautiful support in the Elrond Bitcoin chart, as well as the MACD turns into bullish territory. So if we go further into deeper analysis, let's take a look at that. So in the last video on March 1st, 7 days ago roughly, we predicted that the Elrond chart is probably going to have a significant support within this Fibonacci retracement and then probably going to break out soon. So what we predicted, as you can see in the white arrow, actually took place as we said, and there's no alternative scenario which I'm going to draw here now. So the Elrond Bitcoin price is probably moving in this direction once we have confirmed the breakout from the next Fibonacci resistance level. So again, taking a look at the Elrond Bitcoin daily chart, we see here this beautiful, really massive, significant resistance at this Fibonacci retracement. Plus another significant indicator is that the MACD is turning into a bullish territory move again now. And if I zoom out a little bit, it becomes clear in which territories or which directions we're actually heading to. So we see here beautifully at the 0.5 Fibonacci support level at 2,757 Satoshis that we moved up to our all-time high at 5,110 Satoshis. And if we consider this uprise again to the next retracement, which is 1.6186, then we can actually predict from our all-time high that we still have 78% of gains to make. And probably in around the midst of April, we are seeing levels, or we are seeing prices of the Elrond Bitcoin chart around 6,500, 7,000 Satoshis. So let's see how much we actually made between the lowest and highest retracement. And we see here roughly around 250% gains from the lowest to the highest. And if we take this absolute Satoshi number, what we actually made to the next resistance, it's actually only a roughly 70% gain, which is not that high, to be honest. And of course, we need to consider how much gain it is from our current price for the Elrond Bitcoin chart to our next resistance after the all-time high. And we see clearly here it's a 178% gain we have to make, which is quite of a number, but I think we're going to reach that in spring. So let's go back to the Elrond USDT chart, and as you can see here on the yellow arrow, what we predicted on March 1st is actually exactly the move we have been predicting. And if I'm going closer here with the Fibonacci retracements to the daily chart, and we have this trend line, the upward trend line, which serves as a support, and it almost reaches the downward slope of the support. And what we also witnessed a few weeks ago, and it just went up straight. So probably it's going to happen in the next few days. As you can see, the MACD is also quite bullish. Yeah, but let's take a look at the Orion protocol, what I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So what we can see is a beautiful W shape. Orion has been skyrocketing in the last couple weeks already, has a new all-time high at 1809. It's probably going into a little consolidation phase for the immediate short term, but for the long term it is a massive gem potential token, coin, whatever you want to call it. It will be probably one of the biggest players of the entire coin market, since it aggregates every decentralized and centralized exchange together. And of course, what we also need is a healthy consolidation between the 21 moving average and the actual price in the daily chart. But if we now move over to the previous all-time high in December 2020, which was around $4, and we can actually see that we actually confirmed, after the skyrocketing trend of Orion, all resistance lines. So you can see here the next resistance line was confirmed, then supported, then we went to our next ones. These were also confirmed, and now if we move our previous all-time high from December up to the next one in midst of February, we can also see that the resistance which were predicted in February are now the resistance we're having here now at 2.68. And now let's move it up to our actual all-time high at 18.09 US dollars. Okay, let's say 18.5. And there you can see that if we tested backwards, there was a pretty significant support at every Fibonacci retracement. This is absolutely amazing. So we can probably continue this game for the next couple months or even a couple next years. And the Fibonacci retracement, they will be probably quite helpful for us. Alright, so thinking about our actual predictions for the next retracement at 1.618, around 29 US dollars. As I said before, we probably need to go into some consolidation phase now, since Orion has been absolutely skyrocketing in the last couple days. So we might go back to 16, 15 or even 14, and then making our way to 1 billion market cap, which is probably triple the size of the market cap right now. But the mainnet has to be launched. It is probably going to be launched in this quarter. Also, the 50 moving average in the daily chart serves as a significant support line. I hope you liked today's video, guys. I wish you all the best. Stay positive. Have a nice Sunday. Goodbye.